shop the Divine Collection from ENL Beauty. This is our limited collection. Order it right now from our website www.enlbeautyng.com. Hi guys, Linda is in middle here. Welcome back to my channel. In case if you're new here, thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Linda Ezemidolu and I film videos from Lagos, Nigeria. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you tips on how you can get into the administrative career path. If you want to be an administrative assistant, you want to be a personal assistant, you want to be an executive assistant, you want to get into the customer service role, all of these are administrative roles. You want to know how you can get into this career path, then please keep on watching this video. The reason why I'm making this video is because I got a DM from an amazing lady on Instagram. I thought I was going to respond to her question, but I knew it was going to take me a long time, and there has been someone else who has asked me the same question in the past, so I knew that I needed to make this video so I could help other people who may not have direct access to me to land their dream jobs as an administrative assistant. So if you want to know how to do this, then please keep on watching this video. My first working experience was in the University of Port Harcourt. While I was a student, I worked part-time in the Department of Sociology. In the Department of Sociology, I worked with a professor, Dr. Martins Ifanacho. I believe he's a professor right now, so he's Professor Martins Ifanacho. I worked as his assistant. What my role entailed there was providing administrative support, managing the office, managing supplies, preparing document letters, doing secretarial work. That was what I was doing. How did I land this role? I didn't apply for this job. How I got this job was I found myself in a situation whereby one of my results was missing, and unfortunately it was in sociology. In the process of me hunting and trying to find a way for my results to be released so I don't have a carryover in that course, I kept on going to the man's office on a daily basis, except on weekends, because most offices in school, in university, don't open on Saturdays and Sundays. I'll go to his office with my course rep to see the man. Sometimes he might not be around, some other days he'll be around. I will also go with my other classmates that had the same issue in his course. So because I was persistent, he finally answered us, and he said that most of us that our results didn't come out, we didn't write our department on our script. We were able to sort it out, and our department was included and the result was released. Because of how he saw that I was persistent, I kept on coming every day in search of this result. He asked me if I wanted to work for him, and I said yes. I took up the offer. The salary was miserable. I think he was paying me 500 naira per day, some days 1,000 naira per day to work for him. So it wasn't an interesting offer, but it was an amazing opportunity because I was able to learn what it was like to work for somebody. I was able to learn how to use Microsoft Excel. I was also able to learn how to use Microsoft Word. Though prior to my working experience with Professor Martins, I had already gone for computers training. I went to a computer school to learn how to use these basic computer applications like Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel. So the first thing I want you to know is you need to at least finish your undergrad education. But for me, I was lucky that while I was still in school, I had the opportunity to work as an administrative assistant in the Department of Sociology. But if you didn't have the opportunity, what you can do is make sure you finish with the undergraduate study. After you finish your undergraduate study, if you do not know how to use various computer packages like Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Outlook, I think those are the basic Microsoft packages you need to know how to use. If I remember any other one, I'll add it. I think Microsoft Access, though it's not every department in a 9-to-5 environment that tends to use Access. The most important packages you need to use as an administrative assistant is Microsoft PowerPoint. for presentations, Microsoft Word for typing letters, Microsoft Excel if you have to make invoices, and you also need to be able to convert documents from Word to PDF. You need to be able to edit a PDF file. You need to be able to add signatures to a PDF document and possibly extract a signature and pin signatures in document. Those are things that you'll be doing on a daily basis as an administrative assistant. So if you don't have computer skills, go for computer training on these various packages which I just mentioned, so you could increase your confidence. Because the truth is, it's one thing for you to have graduated with a very good degree, and another thing for you to have the necessary skills that are required for you to work as an administrative assistant. So let's say you've never had any experience working as an administrative assistant. By you having these skills and also having your certification, being that you went through the school system and you have successfully completed your undergraduate study, that puts you ahead of other people, even if you don't have an actual working experience. So another way in which you can get the working experience as an administrative assistant is you can volunteer. 2022, if you look at foreign countries like America, Europe, most people in the administrative professions no longer restrict themselves to working for just one company. What they now do is they choose to work as administrative assistants on various platforms. I'm going to list various platforms where you can get a job as an administrative professional. You can start your career as an administrative assistant by working as a virtual assistant. There are various platforms that would allow you this opportunity, and those are websites such as Bailey, Time etc, Clickworker, Amazon Mechanical Talk, VA Networking, Assistant Match, Zechwal, Wide 101. I'm going to list these websites on the screen so you guys get to see all of these websites where you can go and seek out jobs as a virtual assistant. Because when you work as a virtual assistant, it gives you that experience of knowing what an ideal boss would want you to do. You're able to test the water and see if this profession is something that you can succeed and land a role as an administrative assistant. It's not just all about the qualification you have or the skills you have, the computer skills you have. It also has to do with the soft skills you have, because in most cases as an administrative assistant or as a personal assistant or an executive assistant, you're working with a boss that has a very tight schedule. So you need to be someone who is very, very proactive. You need to be somebody who can handle a lot of pressure. You need to be somebody who can handle a lot of stress without breaking down. You need to be somebody who is highly emotionally intelligent, because most times, especially in a country like Nigeria, we have leaders who don't take accountability, accountability for when they do something wrong. So in most cases, they might push their fault on you. Let's say they missed a meeting, they would say, oh, my assistant did not inform me. Even if it's clearly on their calendar, they would put it on you. So you need to be able to take things like that from your boss, because whether you like it or not, you're going to experience it as an administrative assistant. You need to know that as an administrative assistant, your role is very, very important, because you are a strategic partner to your boss. It's all about you trying to make sure you build a relationship with your boss, so you understand how your boss thinks. So before your boss asks you for something, you can already anticipate and know what your boss needs and give it to your boss. And the thing is, in most cases, when you work as an administrative assistant, you don't have just one boss. You might have to deal with 2 or 3 managers. You might have to deal with 4 managers. You might have to deal with the entire department, or in some organizations, depending on the size of the office in question, you might have to be the admin assistant for the entire office. Imagine a situation where everybody is coming to meet you for things. At a point, it becomes exhausting. So you need to be able to manage stress a whole lot. And I know Lagos, if you live in Lagos, Nigeria, or in any other country that can, or any other city in the world that is very stressful, it might not be easy for you to manage the stress every day, because while working as an admin assistant, as much as your working hours says 8 to 5 or 7 to 5 or 9 to 5, that is not applicable for you, because most times your boss works beyond the official working hours. Role as the executive assistant, personal assistant, administrative assistant is not a menial role, depending on how your boss sees you from the onset. That's the reason why I'm making this video. So by the time you get into this role, or when you get this job, you need to make sure that you start from the very beginning to present yourself as somebody of high value. Make sure you're arranging yourself in the best way possible. Dress up very well. Dress up in a very professional manner. If you can wear suits, please wear suits. If you can wear very well tailored shirts, pant, trousers or skirts, high heels, please wear that, because you want to dress up the way you are dressed. If you don't present yourself in the best way possible, you would then start to be treated as a menial staff, and in most cases this occurs a lot in most offices. So you want to make sure that you package yourself very well. Another skill that is very important for you as an administrative assistant is you need to be able to communicate effectively. Communication is not just the act of speaking, it's also how you write. Most times you're going to have to respond to emails, you're going to have to respond to inquiries. People are going to ask to book schedule meetings with your boss. Sometimes your boss might not want to see this person, but you need to be able to communicate to the person in question in a way that doesn't offend them or doesn't make them feel like, oh, your boss is avoiding them. That's the reason why communication is very important. So being able to communicate with your words verbally, being able to put down your thoughts in writing in a very clear and concise manner. You need to be able to make sure that whenever you send messages or emails, there are no typos in your emails. If you can go back and proofread any email you send out, please make sure you do that. And also your facial expression, your non-verbal communication. You need to always have this optimistic and exciting aura about you, because if you want to grow on the administrative profession, you're going to have to be a people pleaser. Yeah, that's the reality of it. If you're not willing to please people by making yourself inviting for people to approach, there's going to be a limit to how you can grow. So even if it might seem like the job is very demanding, you still have to be able to have a welcoming look about you. Even if you can't help somebody, you can just tell the person, oh, see, I'm very busy right now, but maybe when I'm done with what I'm doing, I'll see if I can help you. But if I can't when I'm done, I'll also let you know. It's all about you being as polite as you possibly can, because you'd always have work thrown at you. So it's all about you being able to manage all of the many tasks you have to do and deliver everything in an excellent and timely manner. It makes no sense doing so much work when you're going to do everything in a shabby way. If you can pick 8 things to do those 8 things excellently well. Then the other 2, if you can find somebody that can do them for you, or just do them the next day, do it that way, than for you to be known for somebody who cannot deliver excellently well. So another major skill that you need as an administrative assistant is you need to be able to multitask, because you're going to be pulled in many directions. You're going to have to do this. While you're doing this, you're being asked to do that. While you're doing that, you're being asked to do something else. You need to always have a pen and paper close to you, so you're able to write out anything you're being told to do. If you ever feel like you're getting exhausted while on the job, take a 1 day break and rest and come back the following day, or take a 2 days break and come back. So whenever you are at work, you always have an upbeat personality. You're always able to put your best foot forward. Where can you find this job as an administrative assistant? The truth is, right now in 2022, most jobs are gotten through word of mouth. It's usually all about who you know and organizations that publicize their employment opportunities. And in most cases, most organizations do not publicize the employment opportunities. It's always the employees of the organizations that are able to contact their friends and let their friends know that, oh, there's a job opening in my company, so you can come and apply for this role. To find a way to get into professional bodies and seek out a mentor that can help you in your chosen career path. If you have somebody that is older than you, that is possibly still in the 9 to 5 working environment and knows people and organizations, knows people in key organizations that you aspire to work in, you can let this person know that, oh, I just finished school, or I am trying to change from the previous career I was in to transition into being an administrative professional. Let them know this. Prepare your CV. Make sure your CV is up to date. Make sure your CV make sure you're able to brag about your key points, that your key selling points on your CV. Don't make your CV to be just another boring CV. Make your CV be one that forces your interviewer to want to speak to you. Make your CV be one that forces a prospective employer to want to meet you. Another key way in which you can get into the administrative profession is you can get in through outsourcing companies. There are lots of organizations presently outsource their administrative roles. There are various outsourcing companies in Nigeria. I'm going to list some of them in this video, but the outsourcing company that I was under is ICS. Is it ICS outsourcing? Yeah, ICS outsourcing. But do I recommend ICS outsourcing? Well, not really, because I feel like they don't really look out for an outsourcing. I'm going to list all the outsourcing companies that I know of in Nigeria. I think Aspen Energy is one of them. Inner Ring, is it Inner Ring? Yeah, Inner Ring is also one of them. I'm going to list all the outsourcing companies I know. So if you can find a way to get to their website, send them an email, send them your CV, let them know you're trying to get a job as an administrative assistant. If they can invite you to come for an interview before you have a final interview with the company that would be employing you, that would be great. But take notes, there's nothing so difficult about the administrative role if you get to choose a good company that is the right fit for you. You want to make sure that you choose a company that has a healthy corporate culture. You want to make sure that you choose a company where the working environment is not toxic, so you're able to have a good work-life balance. And above all, you want to make sure that your boss is someone who is not very impatient. You want to make sure that your boss is somebody who is understanding, so even when it seems like you may have made a mistake, they are still gentle with you, and they wouldn't be they won't be bashing you publicly. So just make sure you, as much as you're trying to seek this job and you really want to get this job, you still have that confidence to know that you deserve the best and you should get the best job out there. Because if you don't go into the administrative role confidently, you're going to be used like a rag. You will not be valued. So make sure you go in there with your heads high, your shoulders to the back, look your best, Speak your best, present yourself in the best light possible, and you would slay, you would succeed on that job. So guys, this is my tips for you. If there's any parts, if there's any area that I didn't attend to, please let me know in the comment section. I'll be glad to respond to your questions in the comment section. If you found this video helpful, please make sure you smash the like button. Share the video with your friends who are also trying to get into the administrative profession. And if you're not following me on Instagram, kindly follow me. I'm going to put my Instagram name up there, so you can follow me on Instagram at Linda Ezemedolu. I'm not quite sure I'm going to be filming videos the way I used to film videos on YouTube anymore, because I just feel that I should focus more on my business than always putting out content on YouTube. I'll probably make videos maybe once in a week now, or if I am in the mood I could do more videos. But whenever you see me, you see me. But please make sure you always like my videos so it could get to more people, and also share the video. Maybe if you guys encourage me by liking and sharing my videos, I could make more content for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, remember, be bold, have courage, live a positive life, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, darling.